A Mars away, the leader of a group of Martians, who crash-landed on Earth many years ago, is addressing his fellow Martians about the possibility of leaving Earth, where they have been living semi-freely in a military base, to return to Mars. We have grown sloppy. We have turned our back on who we are. In short, we have become human. It is time for us to return to our heritage. For our race to survive, we must go to a place far, far away from here.
Are we going to London?
No, not London. Somewhere where the air is unbreathable to humans and the territory harsh.
Yeah, London.
I'm talking about Mars. Our home planet. A planet most of you have only seen on television. It is my intention to lead this party back there. The humans have finally worked out the technology to fix our ship, and if we don't leave now, they will get to Mars before we do. We cannot allow this to happen. Now, can I assume you're all with me? Don't you understand? If we don't go now, we never will. We can't let the humans get to Mars.
Why not? Let the humans go. I'll like it here.
But this isn't our home, and the longer we stay here, the more we become like them.
But this is our home. Most of us know, no different. Even though I am not human, I feel human, I think like a human, I do what humans do. Just the other day the sun came out, and although it was barely above freezing, I walked around topless, just because the sun was out.
Exactly my point. We've become just like them. Okay, I'll give you an example. Just the other day I asked Colin what he wanted and he said to be famous. I was asking whether he wanted oven chips or wedges for his tea. Yeah, but Mars is rubbish. What are we going to do there? I mean, some of us have got jobs.
That's right, I've got a part-time job. What's going to happen to that?
Doing what?
I greet visitors to the science fiction theme park just down the road. But I get an extra $5 a month in my pay packet, as the company don't have to pay to provide me with an alien costume. And because of the company's equal opportunities policy, I have my own toilet cubicle. Can you match that?
Right. So you're telling me you'd rather stay as you are, in disguise?
No, I said I don't wear a costume.
I mean that, you are hiding who you are. We all are.
No shit, we're hiding. It might not have dawned on you, but we don't look particularly human. And if keeping a low profile means maintaining the status quo, then I can live with that. And besides, if we want to go out of here more often, we can just film ourselves and post it on YouTube, and it quickly gets debunked as a hoax, and we can go about our business. I got 10 million hits just going out for a can of Coke, and social media called me a gray. Racist bastards.
Precisely my point. Sure, we are safe in this military facility and have everything we need on tap, but the only days we can go out in numbers is Halloween. Do you know how difficult internet dating is when you can only go out once a year? Prisoners in solitary confinement are getting more action than us. Martin, do you remember when you got locked out and had to go up on the roof and the humans arrested you as they thought you were a Fathers for Justice protester? Well, no more. On Mars we can be free to be who we want to be.
You say we can be who we want to be on Mars, but I've seen footage of Mars. You know that little buggy that goes around taking pictures and shit and sends them back to Earth? Well, I don't remember seeing any offices, supermarkets or restaurants there. How are we going to build a civilization based on rubble?
Well, for a start, they have found water there now.
Water? I've got tea and coffee making facilities in my room.
Enough of this. It's time to decide whether you are with me or not. Do you want to stay here in this military compound, group of dots, or go and skim stones all day? Or come with me to a new life, a new start, to continue our race free from the clutches of the humans? We've been here far too long. We've not just adopted human traits, we've adapted to them. In short, we are a race without an identity.
I have got identity.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have. How do you think I get pastarine on reception when I go to work?
I'm not talking about a plastic badge. I am talking about soul, heart. Something we don't have here on Earth, but something we can get back when we get to Mars. I won't deny it's going to be tough. We won't have electricity other than what we will have in the ship's batteries, and we'll have to live a primitive life to start, but we'll have 2 years to figure out how to build a new community.
2 years?
Well, technically we'll be in hypersleep for 20 months, but we'll still have 4 months to put our heads together.
So we'll be asleep for nearly 2 years?
Well, that is the norm for intergalactic travel to Mars.
No, you're missing the point.
I don't think so. I've pretty much covered everything. Unless there's something you want to add?
Game of Thrones?
What?
It was a really popular TV series in the early part of the 21st century, but nearly all the copies of it were destroyed in Earth's nuclear war of 2023. But we have a box set here on the base, and we've only just started watching it.
So what does this have to do with going to Mars?
Well, we want to stay here and you want us to go to Mars. I think if you're asking us to uproot ourselves and go to a planet that has no offices, and more importantly no Game of Thrones, I think you could let us have this one concession.
So what are you saying? If I let you watch this TV show, you'll all come with me to Mars.
Can you give us a few minutes to confer as a group?
Take as long as you need. The group relocate to a huddle in the far corner of the room. After 5 minutes of debate, Alien 2 asks a question.
And we definitely won't leave Earth until we have seen Game of Thrones.
If that's the only condition for going, then I'm happy to go along with it.
But do you give a guarantee?
Yes, I give a guarantee. So what's your answer?
Okay, we're all agreed. And our decision is to come with you to Mars.
Excellent. I shall prepare everything. We leave tomorrow.
Yeah, I would not be in a hurry to leave just yet.
Why is that?
Well, each DVD of Game of Thrones emits a low level of radiation, what with it surviving a nuclear blast and all.
So
it means we can only watch one episode a week, and there's 10 episodes in a season.
Okay, well we'll leave in 10 weeks.
Yeah, but that is only the first season done.
Well, how many seasons are there?
10.
10 seasons? That's group of dots, that's 100 weeks. That's 2 years. What am I going to do in that time?
Well, there's one thing you can do in that time.
What's that?
Check the hypersleep works.
Oh no!